Hey guys, so it is time for the NHL playoffs. It is back starting today at noon, and I want to do a quick bracket run in the Sportsnet Fantasy Challenge. So I'm going to go through my picks and talk a little bit about it, and we'll see how incorrect or correct I am. So let's get it right underway here. Again, this pool, you basically pick every single round because obviously you have no idea how the other four are going to, in terms of matchups, are going to go, so it'd be kind of impossible. Start in the Western Conference, Winnipeg versus Calgary, pretty big toss-up series, but I will take Winnipeg because they have who will more than likely win the Vezina, and I will take them in. I will take them in 4. Yes, I will take them in 4. Edmonton versus Chicago. I will go. I really think Edmonton wins this. And I actually think it'll be Draisaitl, McDavid just look like on another level. Kane and Taves, obviously, they have the experience more than enough to actually go on another run here. But I think that this is Edmonton's run and chance because of how their team is built, just because of how fast they are. Goaltending is kind of a meh issue as well, but Chicago, Crawford's nothing crazy, so I'm going to go Edmonton in 5 here. Nashville versus Arizona. I think Arizona should be the favorite in this. They have a great roster, in my opinion, but they've just never done it ever. So I am going to take the really boring pick here in Nashville because just they've been there, they've done it, they've got a good defense still. Their goaltending is a total toss-up, and their offense is super mediocre. But I will take Nashville, and I think it will happen in 5 games as well. Vancouver, Minnesota. This is the perfect matchup for Vancouver because Minnesota is just years away from being competitive, like really competitive in terms of when they can threaten in the playoffs. I'm going to go Vancouver here, one of the more exciting teams. I think that I don't know if they would have stayed in the playoffs had the normal regular season gone out. I still think they're about a year away from being super competitive, but they're well on their way, and I'm actually going to say they sweep. Okay, and then on the right side, Toronto versus Columbus. So there's no Sharks this year, which is obviously devastating to me, but I've seen them in the playoffs 18 of the last 20 years, so I can't really complain. I am now going to root for the Toronto Maple Leafs this year just because my old man is a big-time Maple Leaf fan. I grew up as a Maple Leaf fan until I was about 12 years old. I live in Southern Ontario. I would like to see Toronto win a cup, and it would be super Toronto to win a cup in a year when you can't have a cup parade because I think that would probably break the record for the largest championship parade ever. I will go Toronto, and I will go in 4 games here. I think that Columbus is the worst matchup for them, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if Columbus actually wins, but I think their top-end skill in Toronto actually just wills them into the playoffs, because if they don't and they don't get Lafreniere, someone's getting fired. All right, on to Pittsburgh and Montreal. This is, in my opinion, the biggest walk. I think it'll happen in 3 games. I think that Montreal, a lot of people forget they traded away like 4 depth pieces at the deadline, and Montreal didn't have a lot of depth to begin with. Carey Price can obviously steal some games, no doubt, but Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh, and I think that they will roll. Montreal should not be in this event. They are well off, and they need Lafreniere more than any other team, in my opinion, in this playoff. Carolina and the New York Rangers. This is a tough one because the Rangers, obviously, I don't think they have as good of rosters. Carolina is a super well-balanced team, and they got Trocheck at the deadline, as well as some of the defensemen, and I think that their team is really well done. But, man, something about the Rangers, dude. Something about them. I'm going to take Carolina, but I think it's going to happen in 5 games here. I don't know. I have a weird feeling about the Rangers, but I will go on the safer side and pick Carolina. New York Islanders and Florida. Man, I don't know, man. I think that Florida wins this. I don't know why. I think Huberdeau and Barkov are obviously great. New York Islanders play some of the best team defense in the league, obviously. But maybe Bobrovsky is enough to get Florida into the next round. I think this one goes 5, but we'll see. But these are my picks for the first round. So Winnipeg in 4, Edmonton in 5, Nashville in 4. Vancouver in 3 in a sweep, Toronto over the Columbus Blue Jackets, Pittsburgh over Montreal, Carolina over the Rangers in 5, and then Florida over the New York Islanders in 5. Again, only 2 upset picks, but I think this round is kind of easier to determine. We'll see how the next round goes, but who knows? I might get them all wrong. This is in this playoff format. Anyone can win because the teams basically stopped and they basically went into a starting of a new season. So we'll see. But guys, thank you. We got to answer the prop question. Which team will allow the fewest goals in their best of 5 qualifying series? Ooh, I will go the least amount of goals. I I will go Nashville. Actually, I have them going 5 games. Pittsburgh. Okay, overtime games in the best of qualifying rounds. Over or under 7.5 games? Oh, I think it's over. Actually, 7 is a lot. No, I think we'll get some overtime. Most goals scored in the series by one team in the 8 qualifying round series. Most goals scored by one team in the 8 qualifying round series. Well, if it could go 5 games, 5 times 3 is 15. I think they'll score more. I will say 23. Most shots on goal in one game by one team in 8 qualifying games. Okay. This is just completely random. So I'll go that there is a 46-shot game. And that is it. All right, guys. Well, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And please subscribe to the channel for daily NHL content. And we'll see in the next round how my picks made out. Let me know who you have going into this round as well. And good luck to all the teams that, or all the fans that still have teams, man. I miss it. No Sharks suck, but hey, go Leafs, I guess. Have a good one, guys.